All right. Should be
There
up.
it goes.
Should be up
Yeah,
now.
it just went up. It just went up for me.
Stream's live. See if I could tune in from Falco account. Check it out.
I have it on here. That cat, that's the person that I was talking to.
Got people coming in, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Nice. They're punctual. That's nice. Nice. Oh, did I tell you like last time with the Pagelos Cobalt stream that I got for last Tuesday? Like that was a big concern from the other team because he said that they had other teams that they set up for 10 o'clock and they weren't getting started till about 10:30, 10:45. I was like, ooh, that's rough, dude.
Is it live right now?
Sure is.
Really?
Why do you not see it?
Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Cool.
They want to go to Hanamura first. They're still missing a teammate though. Looks like we are going to Jiranamura first. Nice. I like it.
Dranamura. Malice, why don't you explain why it's called Dranamura instead of Hanamura?
Because no one ever gets second point. The chokes are so closed. There's a doorway on the top right, your standard doorway, and then your main choke. Let's call it basically like a double doorway. So you're just eating damage as your way to contest second point to try to cap it. You're still missing a member.
Lot of characters that could capitalize on those tiny corridors that you could just shoot as much through those tiny corridors, and they have no choice but to face it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not
Especially
a fun way to do.
Especially when we have characters like Junkrat and Pharaoh who specialize in just spamming the chokes, where it doesn't really matter if they are direct hits or not. Just the splash damage is enough to discourage any attackers.
Yeah, shields in this game are so crucial to get through those chokes. Like, you have to have those like big like protection cooldowns. This is why tanks are in the game. It'd be broken if there wasn't like shields in the game against a Junkrat, a Pharah. They'd just be all over the place, kind of like Valorant.
Kind of like Valorant. I like it.
Dissed it already. But yeah, this is Fireteam Cobalt versus University. We don't know actually what university they're from.
We might want to rename it Universidad. Based on chat here. So.
Someone speak taco. That is racist.
Yeah, well, apparently they're from either very, very, very far east or a little bit south of us. Who knows? I got this. I can translate. I passed Spanish 3 in high school. I can do this easily, as long as they stay within the range of like short sentences.
Oh, it looks like we got their fourth member in.
You mean sixth?
Sure. I know how to count. I speak Spanish. I don't do well math.
You know it's against the rules to try to do math on stream, because if you do math on stream, you will 100% fail. It's just a known fact. And then everybody in the chat will be like, oh, he's stupid, he can't do math. Just a known fact.
Is that the name? Jaguares?
They're the Jaguares. Jaguares. See, I can do the R's. Jaguares X. Do you think it's like the 10th team they've made, or do you think the X is just for cool?
I hope it's the 10th team.
It's like they use Roman numerals.
From Mexico. Like,
they
wow.
Are from Mexico.
Yes. UA is something like I don't. It sounds familiar.
Guadalajara's? No, there's no L. Yeah. Yucatan, Mexico. We're going international, boys. This is our first international game. And it's our second one casting, and we are going international. You see, we are going up the ladder. What's next? Worldwide? We're doing regionalization. We're going to China to cast there next. And there's nothing they can do to stop us except this thing called the virus. That thing will only hold us back a little.
Should I tell them about the stream?
Yeah, sure. If they want to like watch it, some of them might be fluent in English. I don't know.
Ego is calling you out about your geography.
I said China just because that's where a huge Overwatch population is, not because of where Hanamura is. When did I ever say Hanamura?
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm not going to share the stream just because it's live. I don't want them watching it.
Oh, so
I'll tell them after the fact.
Ah, okay.
All right,
yes,
our first map will be going.
Notorious to Japan.
All right, here we go.
Hanamura. Fireteam Cobalt will be defending first.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Hanamura has brought some terrible memories and some great memories. Always getting to play the fun characters on defense, like Torbjorn. May is the most fun character player. You know, who knows? Let's see what they're gonna run here, because this map has been notorious for building special metas. A lot with 2CP, because Bastion usually only gets played on Junker 10. If we see a Bastion here, that could be some fun gameplay for the other team to deal with.
Alright, if this is your first time watching Overwatch, what we're watching now, that is the main choke that the attackers have to come through to get to the point right behind the doorway. The temple, or the shrine, that is first point that the attackers have to cap. There are 3 ticks that each tick, I want to say about 2 seconds to cap each checkpoint.
Depends on how many people are on the payload, point. 1, 2, and 3, everything past 3 is the same speed. But it seems that Cobalt is going with a more or less basic team comp to go in this. Whereas
3, 2.
Kind of borderline. It's kind of borderline the new meta at this point. I mean,
pretty much in.
McCree.
And we have Fejolo possibly scouting in the back line. May have already seen the Symmetra strat that the Jaguares are trying to pull off.
Destroyed the TP! The wall destroyed the TP!
Great wall, but a Galaxy line looks like to be cut off, but he goes around the wall. Great move, great move. Ooh, big anti by Jelly.
Pull back very well, but a little too late. Lucio coming in with the double. Chaos coming in for 1 because he only wants to take if he gets 1 kill.
Alright,
massive
super aggression by
massive Maywall there.
Yeah.
They call that big brain, right?
A 10,000 IQ is what I call it.
Hanging there.
And now we have a switch coming from the attackers. They have dropped their Symmetra and are running a Pharah and drop Lucio for Ana. So they're going for more heavy heals versus utility.
Heavy shield break running from the Pharah and the Junkrat. They're looking to break the shield and push in before the May can put up wall. Because like with that Ryan standing there, the wall just can come up so much easier since you have to deal with him before you can push. It looks like the
and we have
and
it looks like the attackers are pushing with Coalescence.
Oh, a pin onto Galaxy, but the Nano comes out, the Ryan dies.
And we have High Noon coming by Chaos just to clear him off the point.
It was a zoning ult, I swear.
I would have maybe liked to see Cobalt go on the aggressive here and pick up those 2 stagger kills, but they decided to pull back and play a little more conservative.
And it looks like Cobalt has the ult economy for this next fight. They both have Earth Shatter and Cryo Freeze. Blizzard from the May.
Cryo Freeze.
That is her ability.
Graf can just destroy an entire team without any other.
But they got bomb here too. And they got beat coming up, so.
And the immortality has been dropped. Zarya stuck solo in the freeze.
We saw that, Galaxy. You pinned the crap out of that rock. That was nice.
Great block on the shadow though. Make up for the great charge.
Oh, where was he going? He pinned
Inside.
Galaxy's hammer, I think.
He pinned the tiny wall that apparently, if you hit that, it blocks a 800 man with a ton of armor going at 25 miles per hour. That little piece of wood. It's like a bush in GTA. You can stop a car going at.
I didn't know that you could stand there with me. Look at this.
Huh.
Yes.
Look at this.
He walled from the ledge of the wooden plank bridge, and he just set a wall, just walked right across.
It'd be hilarious if Tyre killed him right there.
I was just gonna laugh at that too. I was thinking.
Tyre's going around. He's gonna hit the back line, but it didn't make it in time.
missed.
Огонь по готовности.
Ooh, and grabbed by the attackers.
60 seconds remaining.
Gets most of their team, but no.
Shatter bomb. One kill with
I don't know. I
Triple
don't.
kill with the
Whoa.
self-destruct.
So did anybody see? Did anybody see the what's his name here? I'm sorry. ISO Niku. Did you guys see him pin Pejolo's bomb or Pejolo's mech?
I did not.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Pejolo dropped the mech right in the middle here, and he pinned it against the wall and blew himself up.
They switched to contested heroes.
that is unfortunate. Now they're going for a ball just to get. Since we're going to final fight, they're just trying to get to the point and
But
as fast as
surprisingly,
possible.
It's working.
with
This
these
Baptiste,
staggers
this
that they're
Baptiste is a good switch though. That immortality can be very, very valuable.
10 seconds.
and they force Cobalt off the point.
They're actually fighting. You know what? Right now, it's interesting because they're fighting on point with Cobalt fighting off the point. So they're able to almost get a tick there.
It looks like.
And they gave the nano to the Reaper, so that should be enough.
They
To
might,
run away.
They might get this. Oh, the big blizzard coming through here.
It was a zoning
To
wall.
zone him out. That is
Still stalling. Ego's still stalling. Never mind, he's gone. He's dead.
Ego's gone, and it's just Chaos left. I don't know if
Chaos
he's
is
gonna
likely
win,
gonna die here.
but he does have Lucio to speed him in for a quick stall.
Chaos is stalling.
No!
Chaos is stalling. Yep.
And that's
okay.
it. That is
That's
point one to the attackers.
That's point one. Looks like they're going for some switches potentially. I saw some people. Yep, they're on a
Yeah.
Widow
They're
now.
dropping the Wrecking Ball back to the Reinhardt and Lucio for the Ana, and they are coming in with just the amplification matrix.
Which could easily win a fight with a rider.
That was a really good hold on Cobalt's part. Very good plays coming out of both Ego and Pejolo. I saw. So
Oh, and and both teams are now running a Widow. With Cobalt has Earth Shatter and Sound Barrier on the for ultimate, so they are up for the ultimate.
Reaper's teleporting behind. Let's see if he can get anything. Oh,
And he is forced off the point.
Oh,
they're
that's
kind of playing
unfortunate.
a little bit scattered here.
Oh, and Pejolo with a last minute dive to point to stop them from getting first tick.
Mouse, how do I say their team name? Tell me the proper way to say it.
Jaguares.
Jaguares.
Jaguares are playing a little bit scattered here. They got a fight going on down bottom there below the point. They got somebody on point. They're fighting outside the point. They need to try to regroup here, and they're kind of wasting
It looks like
precious
they
time.
are pulling out. Oh, the poor Anna's gonna get staggered.
They pulled out. You know, they lasted as long as they could, but then they had to pull out. So that's unfortunate.
Oh no, Granny! Anna, why you gotta bully her like that? She's just trying to save her teammate. She's not hurting nobody.
What is this? Chaos is throwing.
And then Chaos popped the
You are
ultimate to
throwing.
reload his weapon.
You are throwing. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. I don't think it was a mix click. I think he's actually trying to throw his match.
This Widow's probably gonna
It's
take an
okay.
off angle here.
Alright.
High Noon almost never gets kills anyway, so it's not like he wasted that much.
Alright, we see Reaper teleporting top right. And he is found by Lucian forced off.
Immediately scouted out.
60 seconds remaining.
But despite them losing their mag,
A little bit chaotic here on this last point. They don't seem to be able to push the same direction. Ryan's going one direction. Reaper's down bottom again. They got half the team still up by the Baptiste window. Yeah, this is
killing them.
Popping heads. And that is both supports down on the attackers. That should be a done fight.
Popping heads and taking names, except the names are not written on their
30
heads.
seconds remaining.
Yep, I just said that. The
it's kind of a
bomb's
desperation
coming in.
bomb, a little bit of a desperation bomb there, I think.
The
That
That
was,
is unfortunate because they still had there's still this is
they
still
had-
last
they
fight.
had-
It's contestable.
yeah, they had quite a few ultimates there. I don't know why he kind of threw that away. That is
I don't know why
unfortunate.
they're staggering the D.Va when they are on attack.
And we have double sights from both teams, so they know exactly what's going on and where they're coming from.
It is just too on point. This should be on us,
Oh.
uncontested on high ground. Calix got in. Oh, and High Noon's coming in. Let's see if he misses.
Ooh, that was a dangerous shatter by the attackers while High Noon was still not shot.
But dangerous is unpredictable. That was the ploy. They would have
And-
never predicted it.
It may
That fire
actually.
strike just-
You know what? Looks
Ooh.
like Jaguares were actually able to pull this off. Hey, you know that's the game of Overwatch, right? I mean,
Risk versus
yeah.
reward.
Score
If he didn't shatter there, I don't think they would have won.
2-2.
Even if he got
Switching
in the
sides.
head, you know?
That's true. That was a very risky, but it worked off and it paid off, and we have twos.
Switching match.
And the attackers, Jaguares, were able to get both points with no time in them.
were they in
That
overtime
means-
though? I think they were in overtime. So
They were in a
Yeah, so they have no time left for.
right, if this goes
A
into
possible attack.
yes, correct.
If Cobalt caps with time, it will go to the third round, and they will have a. If it's under a minute, both teams will have a minute to cap
Ready
the
for
second
battle.
point or cap as much as possible. If one team caps with more than 1 minute, they will have. It will be forced. The enemy team will be forced to fight for the first tick of the first point, and
Attackers
if
incoming
either
in
team gets
30
that,
seconds.
it is a draw. Which is, that's why they call it Draw Namora, because that happens very frequently.
You know, it's interesting. It's interesting because, like I was saying, it's just that's the game of Overwatch because you go in there and it just looks for the longest time like they're not going to be able to pull anything together, and then you stack a couple ultimates and you go in there and you pop Q and boom, you cap the point. I mean,
3.
That's how you play 2CP. You just
Attackers
get, like, blow up your economy to as much as possible unless you get lucky, and then press Q and you win.
All right, now we have Cobalt coming in with their own Symmetra, seeing if they can teleport to point straight to point, and they were successful, but ate a huge anti,
The anti, though, the fire
and it cost
strike.
them both supports. That is lost fight for Cobalt.
Honestly,
huge anti
Those
coming.
nades.
Yeah, huge anti coming in from Chris.
my main man's.
Huge pick on Pajolo on the Ana because they will regroup a lot faster, and Ana has no taxi to get back to the defenders faster than the attackers can.
I think the older characters should have fall damage because they have knee problems.
They have
just
weak
saying that
knees.
right now. Exactly.
knees.
Ana jumped off a high ground. She should take a little bit of
Ooh,
damage. Not gonna
and they split them up, but did not destroy the teleporter. They're back on point, and no Ana for the inside this time.
Look at this wall from Ego again. Very. He just gets a lot of value out of those walls. Honestly.
And then we have a lone Reinhardt by the defenders by himself.
Right.
You'd like to see Cobalt here focusing the guy out of position, and they did. They dropped
And
Reinhardt.
the attackers are kind of
It's
This is
even
looking
right
like
now.
yeah, they're
no. This is looking like point to me.
Yeah.
yeah with the nano Ryan. No one really wants to get in his face because that's an instant death. Yeah, I think that will be point for
Yeah.
Cobalt.
I'd like to see him get these stagger kills. Oh, never mind. He's taking a nap.
Aw.
How you feeling there,
Why
Galaxy?
you
Huh?
sleeping?
Oh, and Ego takes a strat from my playbook. Teabag your sleeping teammate.
He sure did. Such an ego
Well,
thing to
where
do.
else do you sleep other than the bed, and where else do you teabag the bed? You know,
Right,
there's-
Cobalt is
there's
still
one
on
and one.
Symmetra. They're going to go teleport across.
Teabag in your bed? What's wrong with you?
They tried, but they were scattered out, so they are going down main choke. It looks like.
Pushing it down mid like every good team does.
Oh,
Oh,
and a great wall by the defenders. They cut off their Ryan, but they broke the wall. And
Ah,
bubbled
McCree
just
fell
in
down
time.
bottom. That's unfortunate for Cat. Pop that high noon. but
Block
then
shatter,
dropped off.
nice. And another huge anti by the defenders on the uncontested Ana.
Cobalt,
on
you
top
guys
right.
are really stacking ults here.
but unfortunately, it was not to the benefit.
Well,
I'm
another.
sorry, Cobalt,
So
if you're
in some
listening to this.
situations, you just press too much Q, and
they were listening to the stream. I said to win matches, you just all have to press Q, and I guess that's not how it worked there.
That's sometimes it does not work that way.
And Chaos has dropped the Symmetra, is now running the McCree.
Yeah, second point is a lot harder for this, and you kind of just run it on that first one, see if you can value at a wall, and then just switch it up because it's hard to get the point. There's not many good like TP spots on here. Maybe get a quick like charge. Oh, that was a good charge.
That was a good ping.
Trying to replicate, but failed to.
And the shatter hits.
And the grab.
Oh, and he got stunned out of sound barrier. That's unfortunate for Unstrafe.
Oh no.
Take the pain. It's only a game. What do you have?
And they're staggering their Ana again. Oh. They're returning the favor from earlier.
Yeah.
They are. Although, you know, Cobalt's got a lot of time here on the second point, unlike Team Jaguares had. So I think, you know, there's still opportunities here.
Yeah, but I feel like Overwatch is a momentum-based game, you know?
Sure.
They got stopped once.
Ooh.
Even if they got the ult economy, I feel like they just gotta get a groove going before they get that fight rolling.
I'd like to see them not take this top route. I mean, I know they went down bottom, that didn't work out, but
that wall, great.
that is a
Yes,
good wall.
and if you can...
It's almost like they knew they were there.
And Zarya's chasing them from behind. And it looks like the tables have turned, and now it looks like Cobalt is defending the point while the Jaguares are pushing into them.
Oh, McCree's down bottom again.
Massive sleep.
Oh, the DPS are on the ground.
And then
No.
this could be. This could
big
be.
grab on the Nano Zarya to confirm a kill where she can and not get denies damage to her.
Let's see
Like
if
the
they can hit
Jaguares
the
is starting to
smallest
spawn
target
here.
in the
They're
game.
coming back. They haven't made any
Oh,
switches.
massive wall to slow him down even further.
But the Tracer's untouchable.
Oh, Galaxy missed his.
Literally untouchable.
There you go. Eagles got
But
your
the
back,
McCree's
Galaxy.
here.
You're lucky.
And the immortality on the Tracer. The Tracer's still doing a really good job timing her blinks and contesting the point.
Unfortunately, Chaos has missed his flashbang 3 times. There's the correct one.
Oh. Interesting.
And then we have Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball got pinned, but so it's now done in McCree, and that should be point. There will be no.
Ooh, that was a great fight from Cobalt that lasted a lot longer than it probably should have, because defense is such a defender advantage.
And because Cobalt has capped the point with over a minute left, they have to just get the first take of the first point to claim a victory.
Unfortunately, Jaguares do not have a chance of winning this map, but they have a chance of drawing, so it's not a time to give up, you know? Because draws are better than losses, and wins are better than draws. It's just that's just how it works. If you didn't know that.
If you didn't know that from any other aspect of life.
Yes. How many aspects of life have draws? Who knows?
All right.
Mostly art students. That's we, Alex. That's
All right. You know, we got a good 8 viewers here on the stream right now. Hello, everybody. I'm sure most of these are limit break gamers. Maybe we'll get some visiting viewers at some point tonight. That's the hope.
I need to expose my body for views.
We're not an OnlyFans live stream, Alex.
Yeah, I haven't turned off the no kids stream. So.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so it looks like Cobalt's going to be trying their Symmetra teleporter again.
I mean, if Ego can get that value out of his Maywall, you know, it works for them. Seems like Jaguares like
And
holding
there's a
up
wall
front.
and a
They
big
were ready
anti
for it. They
again,
were
but
sort
not
of-
as big as the first
They
one.
were sort of ready for that in a way.
They were expecting it. Oh, Reinhardt, defending Reinhardt's down, but their Cobalt is losing 12 people left and right.
It's the skill orb, I swear. He throws 1 damage orb in, and there goes the HP of half the team. It's Moira, you know?
Okay, but with their Reinhardt down, Cobalt is a great opportunity to push aggressive and push hard because they will get to the point much faster than the defending Reinhardt.
I don't think that's true. I think they're going to get there at the same time.
Yeah, but the
Cobalt is running a Lucio. They have
the TV's coming out!
Well, I guess the McCree's, you know, they don't have anything to contest Farah right now. There's no hit scan. There's no range.
Oh, and Jelly down on the on the attackers. That is a big source of heals. Gone.
Oh, the shatter coming in.
Oh, that.
And the kills are coming back and forth, back and forth. Oh my, it's 3-on-3.
This Farah may be a problem. Nope, never mind. Farah down. This looks like
down
point to me.
Bob beat and would be enough over shields to confirm the kills.
That is it. Boys and girls. And everyone else. If there's anyone that's not. Any animals watching the stream right now?
Play of the game.
Lion Boy.
Yes!
Lion King.
Boys and girls and soon to be Lion Princess.
Yes.
Oh,
Look at that. You see that? Did you see the pin?
no. Pedrola was too bloodthirsty on the Zark. Alright, now we are going to our second map. The losers choose the next map we go to.
Yeah. I'm hoping they picked a more fun of a map, because
Yeah, like I personally prefer if they went to Paris. Paris always just brings out all kinds of shenanigans and we never see.
Well, no one wants to play Paris except you and Ego. Like, it's just a bad map. They're not even putting it into competitive.
Paris
They're
and
like,
Throw.
oh, it's such a bad map. I don't get so many fun strategies because nobody wants to try on that map. Because whoever just gets defense wins.
Alright, let's set this up. Do maps. None. And what'd they say? They wanted King's Row, right?
We're going to King's Row. I think they're just switching back and forth who chooses the map because Pedro seems to have chosen King's Row.
Yeah, I love King's Row, even though I'm not particularly very good at the map. But do I love to play the map? Hell yeah. Because that is where my boy, Ryan, plays every day.
Looks like
There's
they're ready.
even a mission with him on that map.
Yeah, but what side did the Jaguars want? Do they want to attack or defend first? They need to confirm that with us.
Honestly, I like to sometimes attack first. Just because, like, you attack first, and then whoever decides to do the cheese determines the rest of the cheese for the game. So if you defend second, you can pull out those sneaky Bastion and Torbs and not give the idea to the attacking team. That's why you want to attack first. Understand where you're gonna have to end up. If you full capped with like 4 minutes, you know, you can spare some time. But if you only got like you didn't even get the full tick, you know. If they didn't even get the full tick, you know, it's like you want to like change up that comp, you know. I feel
That's
like
true, yeah.
attacking first is a great idea, just so you can like adjust your comp accordingly. But many other people have different opinions than I, because even though everybody should have the same opinions as me, because I'm a genius, obviously, 10,000 IQ, the IQ of only main tank players.
Right. You do see the game in a different perspective, eating all the
Yes.
crowd control does tend to mess with your mind.
Yeah, it's like that entire time I'm holding shield or hitting people with my hammer requires a lot of mechanical demand. Like, have you noticed how many DPS players are in GM versus how many tanks are in GM? A lot less. A lot more, actually. Because DPS is easier than tank. It's just a known fact.
It looks like both Ego and Slorak agree about May. She is the devil.
What? She is such a kind she's like, I swear she's possessed by a demon. Like, when she's like normal May, like you see her in the lore and stuff, you know, she's like, I'm a Chinese girl, I'm really nice, trying to save the world in the freeze, and I'm like, yeah! Then you see her in game and her eyes turn red and she just thirsts for blood. It's just like, it doesn't even have to be the enemy team's blood. I swear, I've been killed by Mays on my team, and they're like,
well, we all know that
suffer.
Redemption loves walling you off. Putting you behind enemy lines, and then kind of getting satisfaction out of watching you just be decimated.
But
Alright, they are ready, Falco.
lose the
Okay,
fight.
they're ready.
Oh, we are ready to go. I can't wait. I
Alrighty.
love this map.
Here
I love
we
the
go!
Omnics suffer in the pits underneath third point. That's actually called Omnic Prison. That's where they keep all of them. That's why the payload is actually some like EMP.
It's a giant EMP device.
Yeah, so it kills all the Omnics and they're like hell down there, which is just not fun. But like, would you rather be in hell or would you rather be somewhere else? You know, like.
Would you rather be in
lesser of
hell?
evils.
Would you rather be somewhere else? He says.
Yeah.
Alright, well this map type is called Hybrid. The objective is you come out of the spawn door, which is this old church right here that we're going up to, and you walk down this choke in front of the statue to the left.
Ready for battle.
You can kind of see it outlined by the red line there, kind of the path that the attackers are expected to take, roughly.
And like Assault, the attackers have to cap this point before a cart comes out, and you have to escort the cart for 2 more points.
Cart will come out of this doorway upon capping this point, like Malice says.
Yeah, and it's a lot like the 2 capture point map we just did. It's the 3 tick mechanic, and then the payload comes out.
Look, it's
And
Bat.
a lot Where?
Look at the Zenyatta statue.
That's Mandata.
That's
I know.
Mandata, that's Zenyatta's
I know,
friend.
but it's, you know, it's close.
That sir is racist.
Maybe.
You
Maybe.
think all Omnics are the same?
Maybe. Oh! He's going!
The
Okay.
charge may have cost him.
Alright.
Oh no, but no, Chaos with the kill on the Moira. But they traded off with Ana on part of Cobalt, and that is their main heals out.
And then
so
the
Cobalt.
Reaper 1v1 ensues underneath the... Hey, Jolo. Respect the 1v1.
And the kills are going back and forth. Both Reinhardts are down, but the attackers do have spawn advantage.
The attackers
Their
have
respawns will
spawn
come in a lot sooner.
Plus, the Widow's at a great position, and she's being uncontested. As
looks
I
like
say that,
King Chaos has fallen, and Pajola with the last minute.
Yeah, I know.
Try to
They're
stall.
Copy my strats. It's because I told you, 10,000 IQ. Other Ryans are
Oh,
like...
Galaxy Lion has fallen, and it would be. Pajola has lost his mech, and he's trying to get on point so he doesn't get staggered.
That is unfortunate. The life of a baby diva is a sad.
I don't know about this staggered what's it called?
Like a staggered spawn, but they're staggering themselves. Great
Right.
charge on the Genji.
But
Yeah,
he paid
see?
for it.
But he pays for it, and now he
was
is further delayed from.
Widow!
The word I was looking for was a staggered stall.
That's the way.
A staggered stall, I think, it kind of hurt
Yeah.
them a little bit. It may have actually given the Jaguares an easier push of this payload down these streets by just kind
A
of
lot of space.
not grouping up.
Yeah. It just gave them so much space to work with.
Right, yeah, this is unfortunate. But, yeah, let's see if they can recover. Jaguares are doing a very good job of moving together, for sure.
Now, these chunks here is a battle of attrition. Those shields are like the biggest deal here. Whoever has the most HP on the shield, and whoever uses cooldowns better, wins.
Yes, and it looks like they've stabilized here to this corner, and a grab by the attackers.
And then they all pressed Q. I don't even know what to comment.
Yeah, there was a nano blade, but then he got stunned or slept. And Chaos responding with his own Death Blossom, and it looks like his Q was stronger than everybody else's.
Way much more value, for sure.
There was 8 ults used that fight. Actually, 7 ults used that fight. Which is just...
Galaxy, I almost awarded you the Mufasa for that charge, but then you Simba'd it. You backed up.
Well, Mufasa's the one who fell. Simba's the one
Maybe
who
that's
came
what he
back.
was afraid of. Maybe that's what he was afraid of.
Alright, we have Chaos on the flank while the attackers are recontesting the point, trying to push it past this corner. And they do have the ultimate advantage in this fight.
But the bomb's coming in. The shield's not going to be able to do anything.
And that huge bomb by Pajolo
I'm
pretty
sure
much stops the attackers. They have
Everyone
to go
looking
back
at
to
this
spawn.
stream right now should just be pulling their hair out of their heads, screaming at how awesome that looked. Pejolo's bomb sent through the enemy lines into their back, and Galaxy waited for the shatter. And you could even see ISO had no idea what to do. What was he going to block? Shatter? Bomb? He was spinning in circles.
Like Galaxy was so committed to the plan, even though he wasn't turning around due to the shatter, he still just hit that solid shield with shatter. Even though there was not a shit chance he was going to turn around.
But now the Jaguares are pushing in and they have the ult advantage.
I see some
Should
switches
come out
here.
to a well-placed shatter by ISO. And unfortunately is blocked by a Galaxy line. So
Connected with the Ana though, which is massive. And then there goes the main take, and then I feel like the rest are slow to follow. Ego in the back line, 1v1 again.
He really needs to be helping his team on point though. That's unfortunate.
But he is doomfist.
I understand, but he may have been able to help turn the tables a little bit there. He's probably going to escape with this slam. I'm assuming.
no,
he
with
goes right
the
for it.
recontest.
Going for the recontest.
Just waited for all his cooldowns. His team was able to show him come in time.
Unfortunately, the high noon was a little out of the way.
And we have Chaos on the flank on the right side.
He caught the.
He's behind the point.
The field.
Oh, and it looks like Cobalt is actually coming through with the kills.
Here. Yep.
I am strong.
Nano committed by Jaguares on the Zarya,
Both.
but able to confirm no kills with it, and ultimately dies.
Both teams, I think, we could say comfortably struggle with not staggering and soft resetting. You could see Jaguares there probably lost maybe 2 extra people than they needed to if they would have just turned around and regrouped.
Like
Alright, we
now,
have
the
McCree.
Jaguares are in the middle of the fight with 2 people still in spawn. But they're gonna go for the pincer attack. 3 on flank and 3 up front. They'll never see.
And we have both DPS waiting for on the top rope. Oh, and Chaos has lost the 1v1 to Ellie.
Oh!
Oh,
Shatter
great
on the same
shatter.
time.
Yikes.
Remech coming in.
Oh, and the kills are still going back and forth.
But the coalescence coming in.
Coalescence committed by the Jaguares. Forces Pejo though.
I think
out
that
of his neck.
coalescence is going to secure the point for sure.
But they're gonna still contest.
Ego with the massive Death Blossom. Enough
the
to
beat,
hit
the beat.
his zone amount.
Oh my!
Oh, they grabbed.
Grab, but there's no one to confirm.
She's alone. She's alone, yeah.
It was the last fight. They had to commit something.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we did not get to see we didn't get to see.
Yeah, what a point! What a point there! What a point there! Good job, Cobalt.
0 to 1. Switching sides.
See what happens here on the
Initiating match.
swap.
Honestly, we didn't get to see third point, which was really unfortunate because I was really hoping to see third point.
just does not like me.
How many walls do like you, Falco?
Not a lot.
A lot of them just
kind of get in my camera's way. I don't know.
I am personally just sitting on top of
Ready for
Madonna's
battle.
head. So,
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Just like in training. Visualize, then execute.
That's right. Close up on the Widowmaker. I
Oh,
love
now I'm like stuck in here.
Attackers
you
incoming.
broke
in
the
30
camera.
Jeez, Louise.
it. We have some scuff cinematography over here, guys.
Hey now.
The cameraman is throwing.
Is it scuffed or is it whiffed? I don't even know
How do you-
anymore.
I don't know.
How do you whiff?
I do want to remind chat though. English is not my first language, so I can mess up words.
It's
okay.
not my first language either.
Haha.
Attackers incoming.
Same with the other team though, but I don't see them messing up.
Ooh.
They're typing, okay? You know.
Typing harder. You have to use your hands too. But
All right. It
both
looks like
teams are to go
Cobalt
for the
is
ball.
going through the right side.
Oh
Oh, and a
Oh,
huge
wow.
But it's a trade. But now the Reinhardt has fallen, and it looks like Cobalt's getting the kills necessary to capture point.
Sometimes when you
It's
press
just a
W,
solo Reaper left, and that was it.
somebody
Quick
needs to
attack by
attack.
Cobalt. 30 seconds, and they got first point.
Quick attack, man. They like Pikachu.
It's like, up, I pressed W faster than you did. And it's just how it works.
Oh, and Ego still not satisfied with the kills. He still gets one more before the Jaguares can even contest the point.
Had a bullet with Ellie's name on it. It went straight through the skull, and it was just meaning so much.
I like the aggression coming through by Cobalt. And they still have their lone Lucio player just getting free distance.
But Cat is going for the 1v1 against Ego, the Widow.
I had to cast that, you know. It just needed to be seen in case something crazy happened.
So, unless Cat, the lone soldier in the backline, no one knows except Ego that he's there. Now the entire team knows
I feel this rivalry right now.
There's
Ego's like, no, go away, Pejolo. I got this. Ego says.
Pejolo with the kill on that cat there, the enemy Reaper.
Pejolo respects this no 1v1.
Ooh, and Galaxy Lion eating every CC in the game, but comes back with a shatter, but leaves his team to get shattered in return. And both Nanoed Ryans just absolutely just ignoring each other, which failed at Jaguares because Galaxy Lion was able to confirm the entire team.
I don't know if they have any time to contest this, to be honest.
Galaxy came
I think that's it.
Did some, like,
I think that's it. I
average
don't think they can contest it.
No, there is a Reinhardt just stalling for him.
That is it. That's
Victory.
It is a dominating performance by Fireteam Cobalt. It must be one of their better men.
But we can't root Jaguares out yet.
Play of the game.
Because...
Oh, this is going to be the great play where Reinhardt's just... Nano boosted Reinhardt just said, nah, I ain't messing with you.
Oh, I love this point of view. And then look. The skill, the aim, the mechanics needed to do stuff like that is just so hard. Like, if you've ever played Reinhardt before, if this is your first time watching Overwatch, honestly, hardest character in the game. Hands down. That's why I play him, since my brain is just that big. It just requires a lot. Because, like, you have to move your mouse.
Real talk, though.
Swinging,
If
so difficult.
If you don't play main tank as Reinhardt, there's no more satisfying feeling in the world as you're just hearing those thunks. Your hammer connecting on the enemy. The most satisfying feeling in the world.
Or the satisfying feeling of when all of their backs hit the ground after you shatter them. And they're all sitting there waiting for you to come up with your hammer and show them who's boss. Like, you don't just, honestly, when you're standing in front of Ryan, you're, at his chest. And you could be, 6 foot tall. You could be a big dude. But this man's 8 foot in a 200-pound suit of armor with a rocket hammer. What are you gonna do to that? And
looks like we are getting more subs coming in for the Jaguares. That cat is subbing for... I can't even pronounce that. We're going to go
Milky.
Ash.
We're going Milky.
Milky. Hey, we'll go with that.
A cent Milky. Or a chent Milky. a chanteling. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him
What? Now there's the Slorak or Sonic. Who's Sonic?
That would be their main tank.
Sonic as in Isoniku, as I called him. I guess it's Sonic. And they're gonna swap. I don't know why they didn't just swap. Okay, that's fine.
Well, subs coming in, Falco. They should have just dropped.
They could have just... Anyways.
We'll ignore that.
Maybe Cat wants to play main tank because he heard my recommendations of what...
It's the most satisfying feeling in the world. Those thunks. Absolutely.
You know what?
Exactly.
I'll jump on that boat. Ship? I don't even know.
They're the same
Bandwagon.
Bandwagon. How dare I screw that up?
Ooh, woo.
honestly,
Hey,
when the stream's on,
Falco's
everybody-
favorite phrase. Yes. Chaos, yes. Paris. Paris or throw. Paris or throw.
Or throw.
Um,
Or throw.
It looks like they have the Jaguares have chosen Nepal and Busan. Interesting.
They picked 2 maps.
They changed their mind.
Maybe we put one team onto Busan and one team onto Nepal and see what happens. Fortunately, Falco scratched his Overwatch disc.
His floppy disk, by the way.
His floppy disk,
hey,
obviously.
you know,
The one of probably at this point would be about 200
Yeah.
or maybe more.
you know, sometimes it's floppy. You know, other times it's not. Nepalis. I like that. Can they just scratch Paris and Nepal and make Nepalis the map? That'd be perfect. Actually, I like Nepal, so take that back. Forgive me, Jeff. Nux requested to join the group. Okay.
Is that the man's?
Wait, you guys can hear me?
The man with the... I can hear you now.
Yeah, dude. It looked like you were offline Discord.
Oh, so I'm back in Discord. Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Weird
We
as
are back!
shit.
Honestly, gave me a good break.
It's all these non-essentials breaking Discords. What's going on?
I am a non-essential. I didn't even have a job beforehand, so I'm super non-essential.
Oof.
All right, here we go.
Sorry about the delay, guys. Falco's computer took a crap on itself.
Not even that. Just
I'm blaming it on that.
Well, none of us had any.
Is the
problems
stream
with
still
this.
live? More importantly.
Yeah, no, the stream never went down because it was just Discord, and I don't know if you're shut down or if it had an update or something. It was just weird.
Initiating match.
Ready to start Paris, boys.
All right, we're going to TeamSpeak Discord. I hope you hear that.
Don't threaten them.
All right, for those of you who are new to Overwatch, again, this is called Control. Basically, King of the Hill. Both teams fight for control of the middle point that you kind of see in the background.
Ready for
It's on stream here, so.
Yeah. So the point is open until one team essentially captures a point, and then each second that the team controls the point, they get 1%.
What is particularly cool about this map is that we're in the dead center of the Himalayas, and this shrine is chilling right next to the slightly well-known mountain called Mount Everest. Little did most people know that this map is on Mount Everest.
I did not know that, Alex. Thank you.
It's pretty cool. It's a really big mountain, 29,390 feet. Don't ask me why I know that. Maybe I watched 2012 too many times.
And it looks like both teams have now met in the middle of the point, with Cobalt more aggressive, pushing towards the Jaguares spawn door.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
eaten by
Spawn door.
But that cat has fallen. That is their main tank that fallen by the Jaguares, which is forcing them to back off because they don't have a shield to hide behind.
Yeah, surprisingly they're even right now, but unfortunately main tanks are just more important.
No taking off.
And Cobalt does
That
have
cat's
first.
going in main while
Oh!
the whole team
Oh, and a
gets
massive
shattered.
shatter by Lion King.
And a V already put unstrafed. He got ult faster than most of the 3 ults used by the 25% mark. That's
Go,
insane.
Pejolo.
And Pejolo is confirming the final kill, and oh, and Ego was able to get out with his life.
Despite
And yes, Chivalry is indeed not dead.
Despite Galaxy just using Shatter, he's already 65 to the next Shatter, which is just insane.
But now we have the Jaguares pushing in with the ult advantage. We have both DPS ults and Coalescence coming in.
But that's an unfortunate charge.
Unfortunate pin charge.
But the visor has come through, connecting with Unstrafe,
Oh.
and then killing Ego.
Ooh, and now, and we're just trading high noons, but unfortunately, Ellie's did not connect with anybody.
But the grab
And-
comes through.
Have to commit grab just to get these final kills.
Oh no.
Massive shatter.
Oh my lord.
And is able to get enough for Pajolo to get another triple on the self-destruct.
Pajolo is getting carried by the ride. There has not been a single bomb that has not been paired with a shatter.
Or a charge.
Or a charge. That's called teamwork, people.
That is a very, very long fight because now we have Jaguares looking in for coming in for final fight.
Team.
This is the game of massive shatters, but egos.
But no confirmed kills
Charge is questionable.
from the shatter.
Worked out though.
And then both teams have traded. Ego has fallen, and now Ellie's is fallen. Ooh. High Noon to confirm kill on the Diva, and Jelly confirmed kill on Reinhardt. Where all they have to do is Jaguares just have to stall point at this point.
Yeah. It was just once they got momentum, you know, they kind of went into a team that was super confident in your playstyle, and a confident Ryan is better than honestly a good Ryan. You know, if you're confident in your team and you have like that reassurance that they're behind you, you can do whatever you want. Just walk forward. You take a couple stuns, who cares? At least your team's not getting hit by stuns. Just keep walking forward, push through. That is I feel like that's.
You know, you just gotta embrace practicing what you preach. You know.
Mhm. That's a life lesson. You know, just walk through everything. Go with the flow. If things hit you, just keep walking. You know, don't let anything stop you. Yep, these are life quotes from Alex based on Reinhardt tips.
Alright, now if you go to the left of the map here, Falco, along the fence, you will see the point we just fought on. This point is slightly higher up the mountain.
Which is awesome. And,
Who cares about the game?
hey, Overwatch.
It's down there, right?
More.
Yes.
There it is. I see the top.
So we have some action going on point. Ego.
Do we?
Unstrafed kick takes down the Doomfist and Ellie.
Ryan's charging in!
Ryan charges in and it confirms a kill on the Tracer.
First time I've seen him running Winston tonight, actually.
First time anything other than Ryan.
We saw some ball earlier.
And it may have cost them. And they are staggering the Diva.
Don't let her live.
Oh!
Now that's just gruesome. I'm pretty sure he just turned that Diva into paste. But the team's elected to keep pushing.
They're still pushing hard. We have Tracer on the flank on the right side. Contesting the McCree, and I think
Pin has come through.
forced to recall.
Yep, the skill orb coming out.
Oh, and Ego has lost the 1v1, and then Jaguares are coming in with the kills.
Now that was a great play coming from
Pajolo with the stagger just for the extra points.
I really wanted that bomb to connect, even though if this was
It's an unfortunate break to the record of the triple self-destruct.
I know, right? It's because Galaxy died early. He's actually throwing.
Oh, great stick by.
You mean he hasn't been throwing all night?
Oh shit! It's Galaxy we're talking about here, man.
And now it looks like Cobalt is just waiting for the Lucio to come back before they push the aggression in. They do have almost all their ultimates online, as well as the Jaguares. Shatter unfortunately blocked by the Winston bubble.
Wow.
Oh, that's so hard to do.
And both teams have now committed their sound barrier.
But unfortunately, Cobalt is on the upper hand, you know?
Yeah, they're still pushing forward. They're still pushing forward.
But
Chaos has fallen, unfortunately, through the Diva.
Ryan, come in, charging in.
Oh, Pajolo almost booped off. Thank God he got those boosters online to save himself. And twice.
That is the saddest thing.
F in chat.
He got booped on accident.
Oh, Chaos with the double on the DPS with his high noon. Enough to turn the fight around, and it might be cap point for
The bubble is in the pit, people. The bubble is in the pit.
Right now, the point is now back to Cobalt, and they are pushing their choke. They're gonna hold pretty aggressive on the left side of the main choke.
For dive here, it's really
It's
hard to get.
it's a great move because it really does deny their initiation. Ego with a great stick on Ellie's. So now the Jaguares have to push in with 4v5 people in.
Ryan's down.
Ryan's down and Winston is down, so the numbers still go to Cobalt.
But let's see what happens.
A bomb commit by Jaguares. Enough to zone him off the point.
D.Va back on.
D.Va 1v1. Bumper cars, I like it.
Ryan's back,
But both DPSs have fallen for Cobalt. And he comes in by unstrafed. Oh, and they return the beat, but both the healers are down on Cobalt. Great bomb to zone him off point just for an extra tick, enough to get it into overtime.
I think Ryan should be able to charge his own D.Va's bomb and put it somewhere else. I think that would be a really fun mechanic.
Alright, we are approaching final fight territory. This might be Cobalt's last push to cap the point again. And they have made switches. The Galaxy is now running Reinhardt. They are running mirror comps pretty much. Except for Tracer and Doomfist.
You know, sometimes you just gotta Winston to Winston.
Ooh. Jelly, despite getting a great anti, still falls along with Galaxy.
Yeah, this looks a point win for the Jaguares.
Jaguares and then Slorak with the great defense matrix on Chaos's high noon.
Honestly,
Galaxy jumping in with the dive to stall it out. Oh, and he was slapped out of the point.
No! F in chat. Yep. I'm pretty sure.
There was already an F in chat, so we should go respect for whatever the first one was.
Yeah, it was Galaxy charged onto point and clipped the Winston with his shoulder, booped him into the pit. It was unfortunate. But
it was interesting to see the dive, and it looks like Cobalt might be sticking further into a dive. They're dropping. Nope. They just dropped the Tracer for a Genji, and Galaxy is back on his Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Jelly has dropped Ana for Moira.
But back on the Winston, and then you let him go with Mercy and a Reaper and a Pharah.
Oh, we are going dive, it appears. Full dive on Cobalt. Along with the same on the side of the Jaguares.
Now we are on the highest point of the map. Highest point on the
And
map.
Jaguares it appears they pushed them back. But Chaos will get the 2 kills with the Pharah.
Now, we were talking about Pharah earlier. She just sits there and shoots her rockets and boom, they're dead. You see, that's so simple compared to Reinhardt, you know?
That was just a mismatch, unfortunately, on the Jaguares. They have no hit scanner, any way to put any pressure on the Pharah, who is just shooting from above them in the sky.
They switched.
And they have gone with the switch.
They are choosing which way to go right now. Kree is off on an off angle while the rest are on high ground. Oh, stun the Winston.
Angelic commits Coalescence to just do it, but heal damage.
Kind of hard to
coalesce a team like this.
Well, no,
yeah,
it's hard to cam 2 dive teams. There's too much going on.
But it looks like Cobalt is getting the kills again. That cat falls first, and now they've confirmed kills on both their DPS.
The D.Va is now getting exploited for her small body again.
And Alex has dropped the Doomfist and is now running a Reaper. They are really trying to punish Galaxy for his dive. And that cat confirms the jump into the high ground, but everybody runs away.
Galaxy's just beating up on the poor Lucio. I don't think he's able to. Oh, but Chaos.
Oh, but Chaos comes in and confirms the kill.
It's a lot of ults coming in.
Great barrage, but eaten by Slorak. but it does not matter because the Cobalt is still confirming all the kills.
I guess that's a testament to the healers on Cobalt, right?
Yeah.
And the defense matrix on Diva.
Sure. Yes.
Oh, unfortunate. You hate to see it, but Chaos gets a kill on the high nooning McCree.
Yep. Teamwork on the side of Cobalt just seems to be
Frightening?
Play of the game.
winning.
Oh yeah, that's another word.
The tumbleweed, I like the view.
Double
Chaos, looking like an aim-botter, not gonna lie. But Galaxy Lion was actually throwing most of that game because he wasn't at 69.
You did not carry hard enough, Galaxy. You don't get the
You
votes.
made the right decision.
Nah, he just hits everybody once. That's what he does, you know. Like... Let's take a 5-minute break. That's fun.
So it looks the series is is going in Fireteam Cobalts. They are up 3-0. The move does open up the chat.
What'd you say, Mouse?
Moving the Fireteam Cobalt does open up to view the chat on stream.
Yeah, and then mid-game I drop it down. So you can view the team. Because I'm in third-person view.
Apparently no one can hear my voice.
Did you mute yourself?
No, I was when I was not muted, no one can hear me. Cuz I'm quiet.
Really?
Falco, do you have me on 200 or something, or am I still quiet?
No, I can hear you just fine.
It's just on stream apparently no one can hear me.
Can you adjust the volume on your microphone?
Nope.
Oof. Well,
Falco
then
can
just
turn me
stick
up
the
in
microphone
Discord, I
in
think.
your mouth.
I think Falco can turn me up on Discord, can't he?
Sure, but you said no one can hear you, not that they can't hear you well.
That's at least... Well, my little brother's watching the stream, and he says whenever ever somebody else talks, you're very quiet and nobody can hear you.
Okay. Did you tell him to turn his volume up?
Well, he said he can hear you guys just fine.
Okay, I have turned you up, but
Okay.
I just I don't know. It's weird.
I'm just saying. Not true, Alex. I hear you just fine. Well,
Yeah. See?
it is my little brother, and we all know him.
I was gonna say, did you tell him to put his headset on?
Eh, brah. Who knows?
Alright, I'm going to actually step away here for a minute too. I'll be right back.
All
He's
right.
throwing. He's gotta leave when he's...
Throwing at the Discord. The Scrim. As he's because he's hosting.
It's because he's hosting, you know?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, and then other than some Paris trolling, I don't think they've made a choice yet. But logically, I think they would go to full escort to this next map.
Junker Town, Junker Town, Junker Town. As you might tell, I like Junker Town. But you know,
I like to see something different. I think we'll go to Dorado.
Yeah, I like the brighter maps. You know, like I like the bright maps. Like I like Hanamura. I like Route 66. I like it, but like the game's just more fun when it's not dark.
I can agree with that.
You know, they're
All
going
right,
for
Misi
another
Sonic.
switch.
And they are going to Junkertown. Pejolo's choice.
Yes.
Misu for Sonic. But they're both in. Not a man.
No, Sonic was not in.
I keep reading ISO, and that's what I want to just say.
You're
Sonic is in the
messing up.
middle.
You're messing up.
I'm
You know, the
illiterate,
name
okay?
Slorak sounds like a Greek god or like the creatures from like a Thor movie. Am I wrong?
Slorak?
Like, or
Or the Lorax?
the Lorax.
I like the Lorax.
Yeah,
Speaks for the trees.
Speaks for the trees, yeah. And the trees speak Vietnamese. But
I do like the Junkertown pick because it opens up a lot of different strats because you can run double shield.
because everybody
Everybody loves that comp. You know, you swap shields. Hey, Arissa's is down. Let's throw Sigma's up.
honestly,
But it is pretty strong there.
Double Shield is the most fun comp to play. I'm coining that right now. Everybody loves to play that comp and play against it. Just a known fact. Right, Falco?
Yes, correct.
Everybody loves playing it. You know?
Are they ready?
Yes.
That comp and play
They
against
both
it.
said
Just a
ready.
known fact.
Okay. Here we go.
Welcome to Junkertown.
Another wall rejection.
Initiating
Jet,
match.
you know, maybe walls just don't like you. You're just getting rejected left and right. Like, the walls are just not liking you today. Let's see.
Where do you
if
think this is?
anybody- Where
Junkertown?
Junkertown is?
That
It's in Aus- it's in
Junkertown
New
is-
Zealand. The map
What?
yeah, it's in New Zealand. Not
It's in
Australia.
Australia.
Is it in Australia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen the map beforehand? I thought it was in
No, they are in Australia. This is part of the destroyed Omnium, I believe.
Yeah. This is where Omnics
No.
were sent to get built, and then they just took it over by
Yeah,
Junkers.
they blew it up, and then the Australian Liberation Front. blew
Which
it up.
Roadhog was actually a part of, even though he was not in the. He didn't. He lived. He was a Samoan, actually.
Look at this. Creepy crawly.
Um,
Creepy crawly. Creepy
I
crawly.
believe-
Oh, they're gonna hold the old hold 'em at spawn strat.
I believe this is also coined by us, so.
Attackers incoming.
The entire team. Of
Oh,
Cobalt.
they scattered out the trap, but it then was not enough because they were still walled off.
What the Ryan came? Oh,
The Ryan with the with the charge. Chaos confirming the kill on the wild running Reinhardt.
But Cobalt comes in, make sure McCree does not have fun playing this game.
And
You know
then
what? Holding that
cat
angle
is-
is actually questionable.
I would prefer the angle that Galaxy at.
Right.
But unfortunately, he is on his own, so he's got to contest.
Because you're able
the
to
front and
contest a payload from the spot that he's in now.
Yeah.
On the other side of the door, there is a little more difficult.
It seems like they elected to switch.
Oh, another charge by the Jaguares. Enough to push him away from spawn. And Mercy is falling on Cobalt. Ellis has lost the on Genji, but they have the quicker respawn. They're fighting right outside attacking spawn.
They're trading. Ty Riptire's coming
Ooh,
in.
and no immortality on the attackers.
Zarya has
Ooh,
the nano.
great
Now
nano to
she's
save
gonna
the Zarya.
slap everybody with particles that are much heavier. Oh!
Felt good when I woke up.
Unfortunately, the spawn hold did not last as long as they probably wanted it to.
Not quite a Crimson spawn hold, but you know, it's respectable.
But it did its job. They have burned a minute and a half off the attackers, and they are barely taking it through the bridge, giving Cobalt enough time to recontest,
And actually, the funny
regroup,
part
and
is,
recontest.
and the funny part is, after all of that, you know, they now still have ultimate advantage.
Yes, because the Jaguares had to throw pretty much every single ult they had just to get out of their spawn.
This is a very
We have
nice point
bongos.
to Cam. You can see all of it.
Oh, and Galaxy, both Reinhardts have fallen. Rest comes through, but at a cost of his life.
Yeah, Mercy's great like that.
Yeah, and Jelly has fallen. That is both supports fallen on Cobalt's side. But they're still confirming kills. They don't matter if they can't get healed.
Yeah.
Healing's overrated.
Sure
Honestly,
is.
I question Mercy.
You don't need heals if the enemy's dead.
How can a person resurrect people from the dead is the real question, and I think about
Alright.
that every night.
Lucio heals with music. Throwing that out there.
Yeah,
And you're gonna question.
it gives you. Good
Oh,
vibes.
wild shatter into an already shielding Rhine.
Yeah.
You never know until you try it. Pajolo is the DPS that no one asked for, and he's up on the top, just keep mowing everybody down.
Oh, and a great freeze coming in. Blizzard coming in from Chaos. Ego, I apologize. I cannot read. Oh, and Galaxy walks right into the grab. Bit of a wild fight, but it looks like Cobalt is still confirming the kills.
Honestly, he has no fear. He's just taking. This Zarya has got the greatest pocket of all time. I don't. She's only died like twice this map.
Ginyu coming in. Oh, and a great wall to block it off. Along with a shield placed by Pejolo.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
They're confirming Bongo.
but the resources that they used.
Oh, Riptire confirming the kill on Ellis, and then it's just... It was just Ryan, but now it's just Zarya with the last minute stagger on the point.
McCree can. If he
McCree
hits
cannot
every single
touch. No,
shot-
and he got slept. Unfortunately, gonna stop him from touching. Baptiste eating himself at last minute.
But the shatter coming in, connecting with 0.
0. Switching sides.
Great hold by Cobalt. Great ultimate cycling.
Initiating match.
It's gonna be hard to hold on the side of Jaguares.
What is Orissa's bongo actually called?
Supercharger.
Supercharger. You couldn't remember, so I keep calling it a bongo.
15 seconds of 30% damage boost. It is slightly different than every
Ready
ultimate
for
in the
battle.
game because there's only one other ultimate in the two other. It's the only non-support ult that actually gives you damage boost.
It looks like we might see Echo for the first time tonight.
Is incoming in 30 seconds.
Or
looks
Ego
like
is
he's
just
trying to
trolling us
kill
by
himself.
killing himself.
I was gonna say. she's
That's fine.
She's banned.
It was a bait, so now they think they're gonna have a hit scan. They need a hit scan to kill her, but they're not actually running it. It was a massive bait. It was an outplay from Ego.
1.
But
Ooh, and the Jaguar is running a bit of an unconventional tank duo with Orisa Zarya.
No.
And Cobalt coming out the front door with full dive, and Farah has fallen too. That cat and the Mercy. Forcing Galaxy and the rest of Cobalt back into spawn.
Oh my lord! That was a great
wow,
scene.
did you see that? I'm glad I got that on camera.
Great reaction by Milky for the sleep. Hey, Jolo has been pretty much ignored on the right building roof on second floor. Now initiating dive on the Baptiste.
But they ignored the Baptiste.
And Immortality has been laid down, forcing Pejolo and Lion Boy to disengage.
But Cat's coming out with the picks anyway. Unfortunately, Ellie tried to 1v1 the Hera, and was not a win.
High noon coming out from that cat to zone him off the payload.
Cat in his flexible hero pool. He's played every role this thing. He was on support. He was
Played Reinhardt?
and he was on tank too. So he's like quite a flexible player. Yeah.
I believe Ego's plan is just to farm EMP as fast as possible.
But he's been on it for a minute and 30 seconds and only has 67%, which is like, that means that what is it? Podders have been doing very well zoning him out. Now they can get value.
Ooh, and there Anna. Jaguares and Anna was hacked, and now both DPS on the Jaguares have fallen. Galaxy Lion has also died to the Zarya.
Yeah, they need to win this fight, or else they'll be stagnant for the next fight.
Ooh, and it looks like Cobalt able to confirm the rest of the kills to get a full team wipe.
Who even needs EMP?
So, Ego may be fairly new to Sombra. And then, additionally, I think that the way they're actually playing this is not farming EMP, but calling dive target and giving him time to hack the dive target first. That's what it looks like.
That might be it, and we have Wrecking Ball by the Jaguares just curling in last minute just to stop the payload from touching the final destination.
Oh, my lord.
Great barrage
That was a little.
on the already dead Jaguares team. And unfortunately, Pejolo again failing with a triple bomb.
Yep.
Failing.
He doesn't get a triple, he's throwing.
Yeah, right?
Play of the
And I didn't see a triple kill from Primal, so he's also throwing. So,
And it looks like the Jaguares are done for the night.
unfortunate. Ego's telling them to let him play Echo, even though he's chanting it
no.
like somebody else is saying it. Yep, no, we ain't doing this. We also not playing Paris.
That's
It's not in the
chaos.
battle pool. No one's playing Paris. No matter what you say, Malice, no one plays Paris.
It gets hate because it came out during Goat's era.
It gets hate because it's a bad map.
No, you gotta think on your feet. Play something different every time.
Yeah, but even the stuff that works on every other map doesn't work on that map, and the stuff that works on that map works nowhere else. Maul. No, don't go Paris. It's a bad idea.
Well, looks like that's it for tonight, guys. They went till 10:30, which is about
Oh.
11:30.
Oh, apparently Jelly thinks that we're more Sideshow Mr. X. Mr. X and, I forgot his partner. And then Sideshow and Bren.
Oof.
Well, we gotta prove him wrong right here.
Alright. That was it, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yes. Well, GG's guys, and thanks for those of you who joined us on the stream.
Okay. Yeah. It was fun. This has been the Crimson Cast. I'm gonna make that a thing.
The Ginyu Force cast.
The
What is
Ginyu
wrong with
Force.
you?
I'm just saying the sea is cool.
The Ginyu. You failed.
All right.
One
Have a
job.
good night, everybody.